The 79 class locomotives were an incredibly small fleet of 4 General Electric 39-ton switches built in 1943 under Lend-Lease conditions from the USA. These were cherry-picked out of a batch of 58 locos built by the USATC known as the 44-ton switches. After several modifications to fit New South Wales railways, the weight was decreased to 39 tons. These locos were used around the Ropes Creek line for military use. After the war in 1945, BHP wanted to try out dieselisation of their Wongawilli, Nebo and Port Kembla railway lines. One of the locos was trialled in April, and despite it not being powerful enough to use, BHP would go ahead with dieselisation a couple of years later with the D1 class. Afterwards, all 4 were put to use as shunters around Sydney Central and Everleigh carriage works. The 4 locos were also numbered 20 onwards, since the 20 ones before it were in the USA somewhere, probably. I honestly have no clue. In April 1948, the Commonwealth Government took 7921 and 7922 to the Woomera Rocket Range in South Australia, and the other 2 were given to the New South Wales Government Railways. Yeah, these locos were owned by the Department of Defence instead of the railways. Quite unique. In 1950, the 2 in South Australia were transferred to the Commonwealth Railways to be used as shunters around Port Augusta and Port Pirie. They were also repainted and reclassified to DE91 and DE92. In 1975, these 2 were given to Australian National. Back to New South Wales. In 1974, the 2 NSWGR units were sold to the British Phosphate Commission for use on the Christmas Island Railway. Yes, even they had a railway. This railway closed in 1987. One is on display next to a road, I'm not sure which one, lots of sources conflict, and the other is abandoned in the jungle. No joke. The 2 others would be withdrawn in the early 1980s, with DE91 being preserved at Fellmere and also repainted into 7921, and DE92 being preserved at the National Railway Museum in Port Adelaide.